throw Carah Faye to the wolves. It's important to note that I may have inadvertently triggered the death of Chris Hyndman, a famous celebrity in the LGBTQ community, after an incident involving my preciousness went sour. So let's not be too hard on Carah Faye when we take everything into consideration. I thought I was a teapot, could have asked the cop. They had it out for me since I was poly on the block. The reason for this title is stripping someone's vitals, walking up to Steve and Chris and canceling recitals. It wasn't my intention, I came to them in friendship. I showed up to a taping, love was for the taking. I stood up in the middle of the live recording process and offered Steve and Chris a baggie full of precious products. I think I had some candy and also Carah Faye. I mean a copy of the original carrot cake. I told them they were brave, they offered me a hug. It was innocent, just like a Michael Jackson glove. Unfortunately, later on that year I questioned pride. I went after the rainbow since it made me cringe inside. It made me cringe to think the gays and lesbians were first, pretending to the rainbow and the chakras were reversed. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply. You need an explanation for crashing the parade. I simply thought the rainbow shouldn't wind up as a flag. As far as Steve and Chris, I dug the Hershey's kiss. You shouldn't blame me if they were on father's naughty list. I even met a twink the day of the parade. He snuffed me in the face and made me look like a disgrace. I blurted out his lady friends were too provocative when they were dressed in bras and panties, and I thought about the kids. I turned the other cheek after getting snuffed. Martin Luther King would probably tell me that was clutch. I need to emphasize, I showed humility, but word must have extended to the gay community. Chris must have found out about my little incident and realized that he was somebody of influence. To think that he felt bad over the issue of my payment, and he must have heard the carrot cake since August 3rd is brazen. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply. In the end, I'm guessing that was Steven and Chris. They didn't like the thought of making Jesus their bitch. The twink who punked me out spoke for his kind, which would have been fine if only I wasn't divine. Like I said before, I showed up for a taping. I showed these fellas love. This must have seemed groundbreaking. Of course, if we're to think that someone straight could be acquainted with these gay celebrities and get involved during their banquet, the thing I need to emphasize is I'm not out for blood with anything I've done. That wouldn't be much fun. I feel I've been contributing to many instances of people giving up on life and calling up an ambulance. It hurts for me because I tried to be a precious pea, and basically I feel the devil had it out for me. And finally, if I can say to Steven, if I may, I'm sorry for your loss, but don't get mad at Carah Faye. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply. As far as August 3rd, it isn't just her birthday. It wasn't just a special day concerning Carah Faye. August 3rd became the day that Chris Hyndman would die. He must have felt ashamed he ever met me, I'd imply.